Alright, everybody, welcome to Daily Entomologist. And first off, some excellent news. After letting the camera dry out for a little bit, I tried to see if it still worked, and it did. So voila. I'm actually just doing a recording here, making sure everything's still good and everything. But yeah, really lucky and really happy that it still worked. So as you can see, this video, I'm gonna do a little on some bumblebees. So stay tuned, and hopefully this video will be good, and maybe I'll learn a thing or two about bumblebees. But let's get to it. Alright, so as the title of the video might suggest, I'm going to be talking about the parasitic species of bumblebees. I'm going to show you the species I have in my collection, and just delve into a little bit of what they do and all that stuff, and just yeah, and I'm pretty sure very few people even realize there's bumblebees that are parasitic. Because when you think of parasitic, you do not think of bumblebees. But there are, and just adds to why I think bumblebees are so fascinating and awesome. Yeah, pretty excited to get into that. These are the one. Oh, these are all the species on specimens I have identified so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 2, 3, 24. So far I have 24 species identified in my collection. I do have right here ones I need to identify still, and I have more that I haven't put labels on, that I need. Labels are printed out and everything, I just haven't put them on yet, and those ones will need identifying as well. But then once they're all identified, I'll be able to get them upgraded into their own species-specific unit trays. So I'm pretty excited for that. So there's some work left to do on the bumblebees, but they're a pretty exciting group to work on. Alright, so the species I have, I'm going to kind of just showcase two, because these are the only parasitic species I have currently. One species I have is Bombus sucklei, and the other is Bombus insularis. Parasitic species are kind of, well, they're unique compared to other regular species of bumblebees. They don't collect pollen because they don't have their own hives. They actually have no workers. It's just the females, or the queens, and males. So like here, for insularis, you can see the two female queens on the right there, and these are males. I can see the huge size difference between them. And so what parasitic species do, they invade other bumblebee species nests and lay their eggs in their nest, and then their eggs will hatch, and then they'll be raised by the other species that they invade, and then that's how they keep their species and life cycle going. But the downside to that is if a species they're using as hosts disappears, or their range decreases, or any of that stuff, if something happens to the host species, that will inevitably affect the parasite species as well. So, for example, like that, well, Bombus insularis uses a number of different species as hosts. Bombus sucklei, it is believed that they probably use multiple species, but their main host that has been recorded and documented is Bombus occidentalis. And since the 80s or 90s or something, the range and abundancy of Bombus occidentalis has decreased significantly. So with the decrease of this species, Bombus sucklei also decreased exponentially, kind of along with them. Like I said, like that is their primary host, but they do believe that there might be another species or two that they might parasitize as well. But yeah, so that kind of goes hand in hand with them, and just extremely cool. Here in the U.S. and Canada, there are 6 species of parasitic bumblebees, are called cuckoo bumblebees. So there's 6 species. Let's see. Yeah, 4 are western U.S. in the Rocky Mountains and just the western states, including sucklei and insularis. I collected these in Colorado. There's 2 species in the east that parasitizes other species out there. So yeah, just a pretty I'm hoping to get at least one specimen of all the cuckoo bumblebees. And you can see I just have males for sucklei. I don't have any of the female queens. But yeah. Kind of random here, but the Bombus fraternus, I actually have more males than I have females. But yeah, that's pretty much just wanted to do a quick thing like that and just show you guys the diversity of bumblebees here, and hopefully if some of you didn't realize they were parasitic species, you do now. So, hope you enjoyed this quick look at some bumblebees. Really cool, fascinating. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.